Every sports team comes with millions of fans and even more haters. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we present one reason why everyone hates your favorite NBA team. And we do hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, feel free to click subscribe down below for more cool videos every single day. Atlanta Hawks rivalry with Celtics. Atlanta eliminated Boston in the first round of the 2016 playoffs. Their loss to Boston in the 1988 playoffs ended what could have been a Dominique Wilkins dynasty. There's a rivalry there, so it's safe to say that Celtics fans have some hate for the Hawks. Boston Celtics, all they do is win. They have the most NBA championships with 17. They cruised to the 50s, 60s, 70s, and part of the 80s. Just imagine how many other team dynasties there could have been without Boston. Brooklyn Nets, you're from Jersey. As if New York doesn't need more sports teams, Brooklyn steals the Nets from New Jersey. Yep, everything's bigger and better in New York after all. Charlotte Hornets, their owner. So most people love Michael Jordan, but do you think Jazz, Knicks, and Cavaliers fans are over what MJ did to them in the 90s? Probably not. Speaking of that, Chicago Bulls, the 90s dynasty. 6 NBA championships in 1 decade. Charles Barkley went ringless. The Cavaliers had to wait over 2 decades to get their chance. And Karl Malone and John Stockton failed to win championships. All thanks to this dynasty. Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James. Come on, don't even pretend you love the guy since he ditched the Miami Heat. You still hate him for that decision, right? And the fact that he's in the NBA Finals every year. Dallas Mavericks, you like their rivals. The Mavericks gave the San Antonio Spurs many headaches. They stopped Kobe from ring number 6 and they shocked the Heat in the 2011 NBA Finals. That's a lot of enemies. Denver Nuggets, the Carmelo Anthony days. They're so bad now. The only reason you can hate them at this point is if Carmelo Anthony crushed your team back in the days when he played in the Mile High City. Detroit Pistons, all the rivals. They upset the Lakers in the 2004 Finals and stopped Karl Malone from winning his only ring. They had a heated rivalry with Chicago in the 80s and 90s. They just loved making enemies. Don't think Indiana's fond of them either. Golden State Warriors. Yeah, you mean the NBA's marquee team of the past 2 years that just had to sign Kevin Durant? Yep. Houston Rockets, James Harden, and Dwight Howard. A lot of people hate James Harden. They either can't grow his beard or they don't like his reputation as a huge whiner. Sure, Dwight Howard's no longer on the team, but come on. He was a waste in Houston and turned down a chance to take over the Lakers when Kobe was done. Who says no to that? Indiana Pacers, Reggie Miller. What he did here to Spike Lee is all you need to know.
Reggie Miller giving the choke sign to Spike Lee. Spike is appealing to the
Los Angeles Clippers, Blake Griffin. This guy got into a fight with one of the organization's staff members. Also, he's a rather dirty player, as evidenced by this moment with Zach Randolph.
What happened here? Here they go, tangled up. Looks like Griffin locks him up and then tries to pull him down. Then Zach falls over, and he goes for the half Nelson.
Los Angeles Lakers dominance. Like the Celtics, this team dominated for decades. The 50s, 80s, and 2000s were taken over by Lakerland. To think how many titles the Celtics and Spurs would have had without the Lakers in their way. Memphis Grizzlies, they took away Vancouver's team. Number 1, Vancouver only has the Canucks of the NHL. Number 2, no Grizzly Bears live in Memphis. Care to maybe change the team name Memphis? Miami Heat, the Big 3 era. Yes, people, don't forget that LeBron ditched Cleveland in 2010 to form a super team with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. 4 NBA Finals appearances and 2 titles later. Moving on. Milwaukee Bucks. They don't really win much. Some people just love to hate teams for losing. Maybe that's it. Minnesota Timberwolves, see the Bucks. Maybe some people hate their team name or the fact that they wasted so many of Kevin Garnett's best years. You tell us. New Orleans Pelicans, the team name/logo. What was wrong with the team's name Hornets? Pelicans is more cheesier than a double cheeseburger at McDonald's. And the logo? No thanks. New York Knicks, there in New York. New York gets all the media attention and love. Seems like everyone hates the Jets and Yankees for those reasons. Why not hate the Knicks too? Oklahoma City Thunder, you're from Seattle. Pretty sure everyone loved Kevin Durant during his time there. And we all love Russell Westbrook. Only this was Seattle's team until they were relocated. No doubt fans of the Emerald City remain more sour than Sour Patches. Orlando Magic, they're legends. Most people love Shaquille O'Neal, but there's no doubt many despised him during his time with the Magic. And a lot of people despise Dwight Howard, who spent his prime years there. Philadelphia 76ers, you're a 76ers fan. If you hate the 76ers when you like another team, there may be something wrong with you, but we don't blame 76ers fans for hating their own team because, man, they are awful. Phoenix Suns, Charles Barkley. He played with them from 92 to 96, winning the 1993 league MVP. That being said, a lot of people hate Charles Barkley to this day. Not sure the haters forgot he played with Phoenix. Otherwise, I don't know. They're not that good. Portland Trailblazers, Evan Turner. Turner has butted heads with former league MVP Derrick Rose, and he was known as a whiner in college and brought that attitude to the NBA. Nobody likes a poor sport, right? Sacramento Kings, you're a Lakers fan. The Kings were an intense rival of Kobe's Lakers. These teams met in the 2000, 2001, and 2002 playoffs. Not so sure Lakers fans are willing to forget the stress the Kings put them through. San Antonio Spurs, too freaking good. They haven't missed the playoffs since 1997. They've won 5 NBA championships. They dethroned LeBron twice in the NBA Finals. They did enough to prevent Kobe from ring number 6. They made sure Steve Nash's Suns never reached the finals. The model organization has been a step behind of every other team for nearly 2 decades. Aren't you jealous? Toronto Raptors, you decide. Do you hate Drake, the team's ambassador? Do you hate Vince Carter? Do you hate the fact that they're playing in the Great White North? You tell us. Utah Jazz, Last year, the Jazz were named the least hated NBA team by Sports Illustrated. Maybe people hate them because Malone and Stockton were so dominant for all those years. We don't know. Washington Wizards, they're boring. Like, you tell us. They haven't been much of a thrilling team in their history, and they don't play a very exciting style of basketball. Which NBA team do you hate the most? Join us in the comments below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton and we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.